Hello, I am your Empress Divine Channel herself. Welcome to Queendom Come. Scorpio, this is your Valentine's Day 2019 tarot reading. I'm asking the cards, what does Scorpio have to look forward to on Valentine's Day this year? I'll pull three Goddess Guidance cards and then three tarot clarifiers for each of those Goddess Guidance cards. And we'll see what's going on. I can't see what anyone writes in the live stream because I'm not connected to my to Wi-Fi on my tablet. So don't use super chat to ask questions in the live chat until I can get my tablet back where I can see y'all's messages. But if you want to use the super chat just to show love, by all means do so. It is encouraged and appreciated because I love money. Okay, so let's get into it. Oh yeah, if you are not, an advocate of love, if you are scarred or jaded or, in a state of being resentful about love, this reading is not for you, sweetie. I promise you it's not. Because this is for those who are on a high vibration of love, who seek to attract the love of their lifetime, and who know that love is readily available to you at any time, as soon as your soul is ready to receive it. So, yeah, that's who the reading is for. Now, Goddess Guidance, what does Scorpio have to look forward to on Valentine's Day 2019? On February 14th, 2019, what should Scorpio look forward to? What should Scorpio look forward to on Valentine's Day 2019? Okay. Y'all have some of the same cards as Aries that go outside. And unconditional love. Was it unconditional love? It was either Aries or Gemini 1 that had that. But I do know that Aries had to go outside. So you could have some Aries energy in your chart, or you're dealing with an Aries counterpart. Go outside, unconditional love, and home. So with the go outside, I feel like you will be going into a new environment, somewhere maybe that you've never been, something that you've never done on Valentine's Day. Unconditional love. This could be a situation where things may have been rocky with somebody, and maybe y'all are just stepping into a different atmosphere of the relationship. Because unconditional love doesn't usually come up with people who don't have a history with the person. I feel like this is for relationships where you kind of have a history with that person. So unconditional love is a factor here. And home. Mm-mm-mm. Gonna be. I feel like you'll be getting outside of the house, like really going somewhere. Somebody's showing you a good time, showing you a certain level of commitment that maybe they didn't show to you before, or somebody is coming back into you, and um, the way that they react to you or the way that they interact with you is going to be different. I feel like they'll be more vulnerable and open and showing you the love that you probably already showed them. I think you feel like home to somebody, and they will be, just kind of taking you out and showing you off and letting you know that you are that person that is home to them. I feel like. But let me get into these tarot clarifiers. Let's clarify that go outside card that reads, you have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So maybe the energy of the relationship is kind of stale and y'all just maybe want to switch things up on Valentine's Day, do things that you've never done before, or, go out on the town together, be seen together. You could be dealing with somebody who, maybe y'all had that FWB relationship, friends with benefits, and maybe y'all have never actually like gone out on a date or something. And it could be time for y'all to just go out together. Let's see. We have the Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, Seven of Coins. Ooh, this is a piece of work, honey. So that friends with benefits kind of came up right here with these cards here, because I think of the Two of Swords as like a support system, even though this person is going through something. So one party may have been kind of absent or unavailable within the connection, and it kind of just stopped things from growing into the fullness of what they could have been. And I mean, this relationship is, like I said, it's been a piece of work. It's been quite an investment. It's taken a lot out of you, I feel like, Scorpio. But you do it because this person has like a friendship connection with you. Like you are almost attached or addicted to supporting this person or loving this person. And there goes that unconditional love card. It's like, regardless of what has been happening between y'all, is like you just can't stop being good to this person. Like, they have your heart in that type of way, that whatever it is that they're going through, you still want to support them. You still want to be by their side, like a ride or die type of energy. But it's kind of drawing on your own energy. It's kind of making you feel less than in your mind, even if you don't admit it. Within you kind of just feel like you've been relegated to this position as, kind of like a side option or like an option or something, rather than, a full investment. So I think, with the go outside card, maybe you're coming out of that. Like, maybe this person is going to start investing in you more, or you begin to invest more into yourself, where you require, a relationship where you have the mental connection, the friend connection, the supportive connection together, but you won't accept anything less than you being invested in as well. So that's what I'm feeling with the go outside card. Let's get some tarot clarifiers for the unconditional love here. Unconditional love for Scorpio this Valentine's Day 2019. And the card reads, love yourself and others in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. And I feel like you've been doing that. The King of Swords, which is a very strong-minded type of energy. It can also be a kind of mental manipulation because the other person is strong-minded type of energy. And then we have the Sun here saying that their positive energy is coming out over this whole situation. So if this person has been kind of manipulating you, kind of keeping you to themselves and off in a corner somewhere, kind of, it's almost like you they own little prize that they keep away from everyone else, but it's kind of for a selfish reason. Like, they don't want nobody to step into their territory. They don't want nobody to try to compete or, conquer what it is that they have in you. So it's not even always that they don't want to take you out and show you off. I don't feel like that's the problem. I feel like there kind of may be a fear that somebody may try to compete for your love or take you away, because they see what type of abundant love that you carry and give to them. And we all know Scorpios are freaking sexy. So that's another thing. They feel like they would always have to compete for your love. And I feel like that makes them kind of afraid. So they kind of deal with you with one foot in the door and one foot out of the door. But I do feel positive energy coming over this reading with the Sun card, because it is the most positive force in the deck. So it's like maybe that kind of insecurity is being healed. Like, maybe they're starting to trust the unconditional love that you give them. Maybe something happens where they realize that you don't easily give to everyone else what you give to them. So it's something about the connection with them that has like a higher connection or a higher calling on you. And I think that gives them a level of comfort that the King of Swords energy carries. The King of Swords kind of knows what everything is. They know everything that's going on. And I think for a time they kind of just had to figure out if you are this loving and supportive with everyone else, or if you are going to spread your energy around. Or maybe they were afraid that you would kind of walk away if they kept being themselves, which is like kind of that King of Swords energy of kind of being like a manipulator, or, you know, being insecure to the point of not showing you off because they don't want competition. They don't want people like trying to fight for your love, and they wanted to see if you'd be able to stick in there. And I feel like they get some positive indication that, I mean, yeah, y'all may have like rocky situations within the relationship, but the love ain't really going nowhere. Like, even if you were to walk away, even if you have walked away before, or the other person walked away before, you still see there's like a steady positive energy between the two of you. And that's that unconditional love there. And I feel like the unconditional love is motivating them to like get away from that insecure feeling, and being manipulative or kind of, mentally controlling, with insecurity being the reason behind that. This Sun energy is motivating them to get out of that. and start maybe taking you out and being able to show you off and getting away from just always being afraid that maybe you'll leave them or that something better will come along and you'll choose that. Let's get some tarot clarifiers for the home card. It says your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So this relationship, being like the home base of this whole reading, it's a healthy change in the occupants. I don't feel like that person is dealing with that insecurity as much anymore. So it won't be as taxing on you mentally or energetically to, be with this person now. It could also be literally like y'all moving in together, or you inviting them to your place, y'all taking that next step in the relationship where it's like you get out of just, having house dates and start going places, or, you finally tell them where you live at instead of y'all meeting up like at hotels or something. Ace of Swords, High Priestess, Nine of Coins. Now, with the Ace of Swords, I always feel like that has something to do with the move. So, again, you could be moving with this person, moving in with this person. I don't know. The High Priestess energy is like an inner knowing, or you being able to follow your gut to manifest a victory. So, I feel like over the term of this whole relationship, you have kind of been the home base. If not you, then it's the other person that has been the home base of the relationship, because of that unconditional love. Is like however far the other person may have strayed, or regardless of how restricted you may have felt, or how kind of maybe even belittled a little bit you may have felt, or betrayed you may have felt in the relationship, you still remained the home base, because in your gut is like that you love this person and that you want to make it work. And the Nine of Coins is like that just abundant energy of somebody who, I feel like they know that you will always be somebody that they can count on. The Nine of Coins is somebody who's a very solid person to have on their team, because not only will they take care of their own affairs, but they're going to make sure that the people around them are taking care of their affairs too. They look good. There ain't no bummy type of energy around the Nine of Coins whatsoever. And they have that person that desires them, with this red bird just kind of watching over them. So I feel like it may been a period where maybe y'all weren't in such close contact, or weren't really, vibing together, because you may have just got tired of feeling like you just a friend with benefits, or like you a side chick, or, or something like that, something to that effect. Or, when men say, well, I just want us to be friends, when it's more than that. I feel like you may have gotten tired of that, box that you were put in. But on Valentine's Day, I do feel like the truth is coming out that this person feels a lot more for you, and that insecurity was causing them to kind of keep you on the back burner, as opposed to going out with you, because they realize that you are a hot commodity. I mean, the Nine of Coins, who doesn't want that? Who wouldn't want that? This abundant energy on their arm. And they know you have people who desire you, watching you at all times, but their own insecurities, I feel like, were causing them to not pursue you fully, and not to make things official with you fully, not put a title on the relationship, because they just didn't want to face that fear of having to compete for your love, or having somebody try to take you away from them. So they wanted to keep you as their own little thing. Like, have you ever heard of that Genuine song Stingy? If you listen to that Genuine song Stingy, that's the energy that I'm getting here with this Scorpio reading. So yeah. And also, I think Genuine is a Taurus, and Taurus is the opposite of Scorpio. So that opposing force, like, you don't know what it is that's causing the imbalance, but until there's a straight balance, is like that teeter totter. Things are up and down, up and down. Sometimes you enjoy this person, sometimes they get on your last damn nerve. And that could have been the energy here. Is like you want to be happy with them, and you have unconditional love for this person, regardless of what y'all are going through. But there was this back and forth energy of some days I'm happy with you, some days I'm not. Because it's like you kind of just keeping me on the back burner, or you're keeping me at arm's length, when I know we could be so much more. But I do feel that there's going to be a stepping out of the relationship, a coming out of the closet, or out of the darkness of the relationship, kind of stepping into the spotlight here on Valentine's Day. victory. I feel like you knew it all along. That's why you were able to kind of keep that, you know, kind of just be able to play your role. I don't like how that sounds, but you were kind of able to play your part because I feel like inwardly you knew that this was a good thing. Like, even when they were keeping you on a back burner, I don't feel like you took it too harshly to the ego. I feel like you were still able to keep a clear mind about things, because maybe it could have been like a psychic understanding on your part, where you just kind of felt and knew what this person was going through, like their own insecurities. So you just kind of just stayed 10 toes down and was kind of waiting on them with their unconditional love. And I feel like it's paying off on Valentine's Day with that home card, a healthy change in the occupants. If y'all make it official, you may go ahead and move in with this person. Or, like I said, like, y'all start actually getting out of the house together and start doing things, especially with that go outside card right here. Y'all start making it more public. So look forward to taking the relationship public on Valentine's Day, Scorpio. That's what's up. I thank you for watching. I am your Empress Divine, Miss Tasha Turner herself. Now I'm going to go ahead and do these Sagittarius readings so I can knock them all out tonight. Okay? Bye.